Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to bring this information to you guys that are interested. It's going to be a little bit of a TMI video for some. So if you're family, you might want to consider this video because we are talking about pregnancy here and we're talking about body stuff. So if you don't want to know anything about my uterus and the things that it did to get pregnant, I would suggest clicking out of this video now. But if you're trying to conceive, these videos I know can be super helpful, and I just wanted to record it for those of you that really like to know all the little details of pregnancy, because I am doing a pregnancy vlog on my channel and sharing this first pregnancy. So I just wanted to jump on in and just give you all the details really quick about the 2-week wait. I am currently pregnant and I am 29 weeks in a few days, so stay tuned on my channel for my 29-week update, and I'll be filming weekly videos from here on out, and I'll also be vlogging at my birth and my baby showers and doing hospital bag videos and nursery tours and the whole thing. So just stay tuned on my channel for the rest of this pregnancy, and make sure that if you're new here, you go ahead and catch up from my first trimester recap and all the other videos that I've done, including my maternity style haul. I have a playlist on my channel that's specific for pregnancy, but I also do beauty videos and different things, and I'm trying to really grow my channel. Currently, I'm trying to upload at least 2 videos a week. You can find my pregnancy updates on Fridays or Saturdays. Typically, I'm recording them on Fridays and trying to get them up that evening, if not the next day on Saturday. So stay tuned for those, and make sure that you follow me on Instagram as well, because I do post things on my story, and I also have Snapchat. So without further ado, as all the YouTubers say, go ahead and let's get started. And I plan on telling you all the details. So again, this is going to be TMI, so if you don't want to know, you might want to click out. Okay, so I hate to read off my phone, but that's where all my notes are. So this was month 17 of trying to conceive baby number 1, and the fertile window was between April 24th and 30th, according to my apps. So I recorded all my symptoms for that fertile week, plus I recorded symptoms going forward. So April 24th, my symptoms, I had creamy light CM, and we did baby dance that day. And then the 25th, I had EWCM lightly. We did use pre-seed that day. And then for 26, I had a little bit more EWCM. It was like I said, medium consistency of EWCM, and we didn't get a chance to baby dance that day. So 427, we had heavy EWCM, and we did baby dance that day. And then 428, we also baby danced, and I had heavy EWCM, and I put heavy EWCM. So apparently I had a lot of EWCM, but I also had cramps, bloating, and some like a pinch or something in my left side near my ovary. So that was kind of new for me, actually. I have never been one of those people that can feel when they ovulate, and maybe I wasn't ovulating before because that was my first time to actually feel like a cramp. But I could have been reading into it a little bit too much. I also reported that I had gas, fatigue, and acne. So that was kind of interesting. I know a lot of people say that their skin is like glowing when they ovulate, but apparently mine was not glowing. So sorry if you can hear my dogs in the background. Stop. Get off. They always do that when I am recording videos, and I always say that. I'm sorry. Okay, so 429, my symptoms were watery to sticky CM. We did not baby dance. And then 430, our symptoms were the same as the day before, but I also had tenderness in my breast and nipples. So that was interesting. And then Then May 1st, my CM was creamy light. May 2nd, watery medium. And my symptoms were cramping on May 2nd. And my cervical position was high. So I noted that that could have been implantation because I found out I was pregnant really early, and I'll get into that in a second. So May 3rd, we did baby dance. We hadn't baby danced in a while, apparently. May 3rd, we baby danced, and I had creamy to medium CM. So, and then I said that that was the same for until May 5th. My CM just was creamy. So I know this is like a lot of information for YouTube. So anyway, so my cervical position was also high, open, medium, firm, around the 3rd through the 5th. And then May 6th, I reported creamy, medium, CM again, but I also had symptoms this day. So if I have any symptoms, I record them. So May 6th, I had dizziness, fatigue, indigestion, which these are all like things that don't happen to me regularly. Decreased appetite, which never happens to me because I like to eat. And then I also had some cramps, and my left side felt like it was pulling, is what I said. And I felt very bloated, is what I said. So, and this is all stuff I wrote down during the time before I even knew I was pregnant. And then May 7th, so now I got to pick up my calendar because this is when I recorded this. So then May 7th, I found out at, actually that was May 6th. So I wrote that down in the morning, and then in the evening, I found out I was pregnant at 7 DPO on Sunday, the 6th. Of course, the line was a very, very faint line. So some other things that also happened that I didn't take note of, that I remember, that really, really kind of made me think. I was pregnant. You know, when you're trying to get pregnant and it's, you know, been almost 2 years, you know, you really try not to look into symptoms too much. You know, you take note of them, but you know, for me at least, in order to keep my sanity, I tried to kind of like downplay symptoms. So I remember though, probably around like 5 DPO is when I really started getting a lot of symptoms. And that's also around the time, let me see what day that was. I said implantation maybe was May 2nd. So, yeah, so that's when I thought maybe I'd implanted, but I remember around 5 DPO was like a day that I felt like really weird. I definitely felt off. And then, cause like, I mean, for me, it was just like hormones started rushing so fast. I mean, it's amazing how your body just gets pregnant and instantly just like everything changes. Like it's crazy. So a couple days before I found out I was pregnant, I woke up in the middle of the night and I was burning up hot. And I'm the kind of person that's not usually hot. I've always lived in the South, in Texas or Louisiana, in the South of those states, and have always handled humidity and heat well. So for me, it was really odd that I woke up basically having a hot flash. And I didn't really think too much of it. I got up, I checked the AC, and it was spring, so it really wasn't that hot outside in North Louisiana at the time where we were living. And so we didn't have the AC up very high. And I remember looking at it and it was like below 70 degrees in the house. So I was definitely having some hormonal heat waves. And so I actually commented on a Facebook trying to conceive group and I said, has anybody ever gotten a BFP after feeling lava hot? Because I'm on fire. And people were like, yes, 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 yes. And I was like, oh my God, this could be my month. Oh my God. But then I kept trying to tell myself, like, no, this is not. Like, don't get freaked out and excited just because you're hot. Like, you just never know. But it was like extreme. Like, it was like really, really hot. Like, I could now understand why, like, people that go through menopause and have hot flashes talk about how awful that is because I mean, it was really, really hot and it was spring. So, like, it wasn't really very cool outside and it wasn't very hot outside. But when you're having hot flashes, like you want it to be like freezing outside. And I was having the hardest time dealing with the heat. And I went over the next day when I woke up that next day um, to my in-laws house and they don't really turn their AC on much in the spring. So I was over there and it was probably like 70, 75 degrees in their house, maybe at the most 75. And I was sitting there just so hot. I couldn't even eat lunch. Like, I was just miserably hot. And I kept complaining about it. And my husband and my father-in-law were picking on me and telling me I was crazy and like it wasn't hot. And like, I was like, I'm so hot. It was just weird. Okay, so then a couple days later, I took the test and I can't wait to tell you all about that story. So I'm going to record that video after this, but um, it was really just amazing. I couldn't believe that I was actually pregnant. So that's all I have for this video. Those were my symptoms, and you can catch up on the rest of my pregnancy if you just go check out my playlist about pregnancy and if you're interested in anything else that I've posted. I did actually start this channel as a just like a vlog for my husband and I to kind of just like capture things that were going on in our life. I just really wanted to like start vlogging because I personally love watching YouTube family vloggers and different videos. And so I was enjoying our journey. We were flipping houses for a while. And so I decided to start vlogging the flipping houses. But then, of course, once we got pregnant, I was like, okay, my channel is going to be all about pregnancy and beauty and things that I like because obviously, we had to kind of put the flipping houses thing on the back burner because, we now have a baby on the way and we wanted to move back to our home and have a stable income and all those things. So the flipping houses was really fun, and we did flip 2 houses. And we are closing on one of them now, so that's really awesome. But we really went down to his family's home area where he grew up to help his mom flip these houses because she had purchased them as estates because she sells antiques and different things and buys estates. So she wanted to fix the houses up and see if we could profit off of them. So we did, and it was a really fun little thing to do for a little bit. But so excited to meet our little baby in January. If you haven't checked out my gender reveal, definitely go do that. I don't want to spoil the gender until you see that. But we're just really excited about sharing this journey with you guys. So I hope that you stick around on my channel and subscribe and support this channel because I really want to see it grow because I'd love to be just a stay-at-home mom vlogger. I don't plan on going back to work, so I plan on putting YouTube videos out every week and making it my job basically. So I'd love your support. So make sure you like and comment and share and subscribe and all those things. And I'll see you next time. Thanks.